time. You both have done this a bunch of times. Both of us. So we'll start with the intro. We'll start on the flat and we'll go up dramatically. And then after we're playing Canton fight.
I thought it was F.
Well, Terry wants to start on F. So the chromatic things will start on F. Might be C next week. It'll be F. So we'll start the chromatic things on F.
Welcome to Canton High School.
F.
Hockey Rocket League matchup.
And then we play
The Franklin Panthers and the Canton Bulldogs. We at Canton High School are happy to host this game tonight. We hope all in attendance will enjoy watching these student athletes compete. They have all worked very hard to get ready for this game. We ask that all of our spectators show the highest level of sportsmanship. Please cheer for your team. Please do not do any of the following. Do not yell at our officials. Do not go to the stands, and do not disrespect anyone in the gym. Thank you very much. At this time, we will announce the lineups for both teams, starting with the visiting Panthers. Number 2, sophomore, Davey Santos. Number 3, senior, Ben Sasha. Number 10, senior, Jack Sullivan. Number 14, senior, Justice Samuels. And number 15, senior, James Crowley. The Panthers are coached by Mike Canasco. And now the Canton Bulldogs. Number 5, senior, Vlad Frey-Cole. Number 11, senior, Elias Palacios. Number 14, senior, Miles Cherub. Number 21, senior, J.J. Paul. And number 30, senior, Ben Secord. The Bulldogs are coached by Dave Pendergast. We ask you now to all rise for the playing of our national anthem by the Canton High School Band.
They're not. And welcome to Veterans Memorial. Well, welcome to Mushrelli Gymnasium here. We have a big basketball game between the Franklin Panthers and the Canton Bulldogs. I'm Dylan Lorenko, joined by Shane Kelleher for this Hockomock League matchup.
Yeah, pleasure to be here, Dylan, and it certainly should be a good one.
Yeah, you know, Canton's coming into this game after a tough loss versus Milton, a one-score game, and they haven't really been able to close out any close games like that, and hopefully they'll be able to close this one out. Franklin coming off of a win versus Sharon. And last week, Shane, both teams played Stoughton, and both teams got a victory.
Yeah, both of these teams looking pretty evenly matched based on common opponents and recent scores. We're starting off the game hot here with looks like a shot clock problem happening, you know.
We got number 11, Eli Palacios, with the right in front of us here.
Yeah, and
laughing at the commentary.
Palacios is joined on the court by Vlad Francoeur, Miles Jareb, JJ Falk, and Ben Secord, rounding out the all five seniors in the starting lineup for the Bulldogs tonight.
Yeah, and these players, they have a lot of chemistry. Here comes Ben Secord, dribbling the ball. He's gonna pass it off to Vlad, over to JJ Falk, who comes in to the paint, passes it back to Secord. Secord passes it to Vlad. Vlad over to Jareb for the three. Bang!
And that's just the start you want to see. Miles Jareb getting hot early from the corner.
Exactly, that's some tremendous passing there. And here comes the Panthers back the other way. Crowley has it. They're gonna throw it over to the paint. Back to Crowley. Over to Shawsey. Back to Crowley. And that ball is stolen by the Bulldogs and recovered by Vlad Francoeur. Throws it up to Eli Palacios. Palacios to JJ. He rolls in, takes the shot off the rim, and it goes out of bounds. And it will be Canton ball. So some great aggression there by senior Miles Jareb to get the ball back.
Well, the Dogs pressuring early and often, and it's working so far. A nice 3-0 lead and the ball.
Exactly, and here's JJ Falk for a jumper off the backboard, and Franklin recovers it. Here comes Danny Santos over to Justice Samuels. He's gonna roll into the paint, pass it to senior. And almost an and one there, but it looks like Benny Skashi goes in for the free throw.
Yeah, both of these teams like utilizing that drive. You know, they can drive in, kick it out, or take the layup, take a foul, and get to the line.
Exactly. And it's up. No good. So Skache is 0 for 1 on the free throw line so far. He's looking to make it 1 for 2 at least. And he does just so. And it'll be the first point onto the board for Franklin. And here comes Secord, driving it up the court over to Palacios, who has it. He's gonna drive in, back to Jareb, over to Palacios, cuts in the middle, and beautiful execution there. Great team passing, and Vlad Francoeur with the point.
Well, we see Vlad Francoeur always in warm-ups going for those mid-range jumpers because he knows that's his bread and butter right there.
Exactly.
He can shoot from beyond the arc, but also he's dangerous anywhere. Just love to see him getting going early.
Exactly, and he's been one of the star players for the Bulldogs this year. And Franklin's coming back the other way. And the three is up, and it is good. James Crowley with the three, and it is a 1-point game here in the first quarter. And Ben Secord throws it over to JJ Falk, who crosses up and gets the ball taken. Dives on it, great effort there. And Justice Samuels goes the other way. Settles the ball, throws it to Skache, over to Crowley. Crowley finding a play to do here. Over to Santos. You know, they're kind of keeping the momentum down here, playing it slow. He's gonna drive in, ball's up, and it is good. Great play from Ben Skache for the 2 points, and Franklin takes the lead.
And it all starts with Crowley there making a great hustle play. You know, he just goes full on Superman to get that ball, and just those are the little plays that could be the difference in this one.
Exactly. And each play matters, and that's going to be out on. Oh, they're going to give the ball to Franklin there. Looks like it tipped off of Vlad Francoeur. So Franklin will toss it in. It looks like Samuel, and they're going to call a timeout. So far, a very fast-paced game. Shane, what do the Bulldogs need to do better here to successfully win tonight?
Well, you know, if the Bulldogs want to win today, the key is going to be, you know, getting those points down low, getting the 2s when you need them, but at the same time, sprinkling in the 3. Any time that you can go out and hit a shot from beyond the arc, get that extra point, that will always swing your chances in your favor.
Exactly, and you know, it's kind of crazy to think about, but this is the 3rd last home game for the Bulldogs.
And it feels like the season just started.
Exactly.
It's flying by. As you know, they do have a 5-game road stretch, but you know, it's still crazy to believe that the playoffs are just around the corner.
Unreal. Time does go by quickly, and we're watching on Canton Community Television here, Comcast 6 and Verizon 41 here. I mean, it's truly just the best network to tune into. You can't get much better than this.
Yeah, there's no place like it.
Anyways, Franklin comes into this game with a 6-4 overall record, 3-1 in the Hockomock. And here comes Skache over to Santos. He's going to get guarded by J.J. Falk, who's applying a lot of pressure here. Sullivan has it, throws it back to Crowley. Over to Santos. Santos back to Crowley. Good ball movement here from the Panthers. Trying to find a play. Pump fakes the shot. He's going to drive in, throws it up, and it is good. Wow. Danny Santos with the 2 points. And it's 8-5.
A sweet finish there.
Exactly. Secord comes the other way with it. Point guard looking to get open. Over to senior Miles Jereb. Pass it to Eli Palacios. Fakes the shot. He's going to come in a little bit. Over to Vlad. He's going to put it up, and it is good. Vlad Francoeur with a great play.
Well, he's 2 for 2 on the night so far, and when he gets going, it's dangerous for any opponent.
Samuel's going the other way with it. He's going to lead this Panthers drive. Goes into the paint. Ball is up, and it off the rim, no good, but rebounded by the Panthers. Ball is up, and it is good. Ben Skache with the 3.
Well, Franklin already looking dangerous from beyond the arc with 2 3-pointers out already, and you know, they've been able to utilize finding that man in the corner, and they've been knocking it down when needed.
Exactly, and Miles Jereb will go to the free throw line here, going to shoot. And it is 11-7 Franklin so far. Jared puts it up off the rim. It looks like Ryan Maxis will sub in for Ben Secord here. The junior entering the game. Jared will go. There we go. Miles Jared gets on the board for tonight.
And both teams now 1 for 2 from the line. Those free throws, they mean a lot more than you realize, and they could be key. Whoever wins the free throw battle could be the one taking the victory.
Exactly, and Sullivan has it. He's going to drive in on Vlad Francoeur. Great defense from the Bulldogs, and Vlad Francoeur gets the ball, and they're going to go the other way with it. Double cover here. Over to Jereb. He goes for 3. Oh, off the backboard. And Danny Santos will take it up for Franklin, throws it up, and it is going to be a foul. And look at that. Vlad Francoeur eating that like a dog. Love to see it.
Well, he knew it right away. He pops right up, looking like a bobblehead, nodding his head.
Love to see it.
And the ball's going the other way.
Love to see it.
The Bulldogs defense smothering them down in the defensive end these last 2 possessions. And it's going to be a battle of defenses just as much as the scoring is going to be important.
Exactly. And Ryan Maxis comes up. He's going to drive in. And it's going to be a foul. And, yeah, a travel, as I suspected there. And the ball is in the hands of Justice Samuels, who is actually one of the high school HawkWalkSports.com's boys basketball players to watch this season. And he's been balling out all year. Santos has it at the half-court line, trying to find somebody open, and he throws it over to Skasha. He's going to throw it back for Santos. The deep three. Oh, wow, what a shot there. A deep three. There's Eli Palacios, drives in, puts it up, and it is no good. Close, though. And Franklin takes it the other way. Santos has it, and a great play, and he's on the board again.
Well, Santos now has 2 nifty buckets down low and a deep 3 from way downtown. He has certainly been key so far in the reason why the Panthers have such a big lead.
He has been doing tremendous so far. Here comes Ty Howard, the freshman. Goes back to Vlad Francoeur for 3. It is no good, but oh, and it looks like Franklin gets the ball. Simmons up to Santos, and he'll go for 3 again, and drains it again. And oh, he's on an 8-point run right now, just in the first quarter.
Oh, it seems like he can't miss right now, and once again, it all starts from back in their own zone. The Franklin Panthers get gritty and get down and win a ball on the ground, not afraid to hit the deck to make a play.
Does Santos get to go up there? And he will.
Who else but Danny Santos?
Danny Santos. I mean, he has 8 points in the past, like, 2 minutes, so. Santos misses that one. And a couple substitutes here. It looks like Captain Naz Johnson goes in, and as well as Jack Sullivan. Santos hits that one, and it'll be a 20-8 game so far. Ben Secord has it. Over to J.J. Falk. Falk trying to find some movement here. Throws it up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Crowley. Up to Sullivan. Back to Santos. Over to Batla. He's trying to find someone to pass to, and he finds Sullivan, who drives in, guarded heavily by Ryan Maxis. Here comes Santos. Over to Batla, who throws it up, but is blocked by that defense. And Secord will recover the ball, who throws it up. Howard. Be a foul.
Well, you know, it was Ty Howard, Zach Sandin, and Ben Secord. They all kind of got switched up on their mans, but they talked it out with good communication and eventually led to a turnover.
Exactly right, Shane.
Ty Howard misses his first, but that's why they gave you 2.
And Ty Howard gets on the board, the freshman.
Good comeback story there.
Exactly.
Redemption. Johnson inbounds to Santos, who's walking it up the floor.
Exactly. Here comes Santos. Throws it, a little give and go pass there. He's going to drive in over to the paint. And there's the 3-point attempt, and it is no good. But really good ball movement here from Franklin. Oh, great block there from Ryan Maxis.
Maxis comes over. They say it's Canton ball right now. A little conference with the other referee. And they will overturn the call.
Yeah.
Only 19 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter.
That was definitely the right call there. And Johnson has it. Time expiring here shortly. And the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Canton ball. Here comes Secord with 10 seconds remaining in this first quarter. He puts it up. Oh, off the rim. And 1 second left, and it looks like great defense there from Canton. And at the end of the first quarter, it'll be 20-9 Franklin.
Well, yeah, it looks like Sullivan might have got poked in the eye there at the end. He was looking to throw up a half-court heave there, but unable to do so as he was swarmed by at least 3 white jerseys.
Exactly. It looked like, yeah, Zach Sannon able to poke the ball away, but I think about it, poked his eye out by accident too.
And, you know, after the first quarter, the Bulldogs find themselves down 11 points, 20-9. You know, it's been, I don't think they're playing bad. It's just, you know, Franklin's hit their shots when they need to. They've been playing good defense, and they've been winning the turnover battle.
Exactly right, Shane. And, you know, you saw the Panthers, they just came out more aggressive. It looked like they just wanted it a little more. Like you said, Canton's not playing bad at all. It just looks like Franklin wants it a little more tonight.
Yeah, not much separating these two teams on the court. A little more on the scoreboard, but that's no matter. We do have the lovely CHS pep band here tonight playing for us. You know, I'm sure it doesn't sound as good over the broadcast as it does here in person. But
yeah. Oh, look. And the quarter will resume shortly. And, you know, fun fact, it was actually a 25-mile drive for these Panthers to come up to Canton. It's brutal.
Well, maybe with the snow on the ground, road conditions might not have been the friendliest, but they're here.
Oh, wow, great poke from Zach Sannon. Santos has it at half court, faked the 3 over to Batla, who tosses it to Samuel. Back to, Zach Sannon again, great defense, and he goes coast to coast with it. It, but rebounds his own ball and then finally puts it up again for a nice score.
Yeah, great second effort there by 10. And Sannon gets on the board with 2.
I mean, he was playing some tremendous defense there.
Yeah, he telegraphed the pass, got his hand right in the way. And
Look at
he's right back at it.
I mean, he's just playing his heart out right now. And over to Samuel, who attempted to dunk the ball but couldn't.
Yeah, high off the glass in for the layup there. Canton seems to have gone into a bit more of a zone defense. And once again, this is the 3rd time we've seen Franklin player on the ground winning a ball and just really going after it with all they have.
Exactly. It's like we said earlier. It really just looks like Franklin wants it a little bit more. But, I mean, that was a really good steal there from Ben Skasha.
And as much as they wanted that one, they don't come out with the ball as the Bulldogs retain possession. Secord, top of the key. He'll move it to Jared. Dribbles with his right, hands it off to Francoeur. Trying to turn the corner and get an edge. Instead, he'll get a foul. That's going to be Crowley picking up the foul. On the floor, though, so no shots for Francoeur.
Exactly, and, you know, tonight's game is actually on YouTube, Shane. It's on YouTube under CHS Video. We removed the zip code from the name, so now it's just CHS Video.
Hey.
Upgrading here.
Go watch. Hopefully you are right now.
Shifty moves there. And there it is. Ben Secord swishes that one.
And that is just a great sign for the Bulldogs. Able to get and work an open look, and then it's cash money from there.
Samuel has possession of the ball. He's going to throw it back court. Santos, who throws it into the middle. Pass it to the 3-point line for 3 off the rim, and it's killed by a Panther, and the Franklin coach screams timeout. Timeout there? I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, it looks like Masta wanted a timeout called there. The ref hesitated, but his partner had blown the whistle before. Secord just hit that wide open 3.
Yeah. Really good defense there from the Panthers. It appears that J.J. Falk will go to the line. And he's going to go shoot for 2.
There you go.
Slowly chipping away at this lead here. I mean, it was just 11 points, now it's down to just about 7.
And yeah, going back to that Secord 3 there. as someone who was in his sophomore year gym class playing against him, I know you can't leave him open from beyond the arc. And, you know, we're seeing firsthand exactly why.
Yeah, for me, it dates back all the way to elementary school. Back in JFK, I used to be a baller. But, J.J. Falk would always be draining those threes, even in elementary school. Anyways, here's Scotcha, and J.J. Falk, this is where he gets dangerous. And close to being an and one. But it looks like Ben Scotcha with the foul. And Falk will go back to the free throw line again.
Well, yeah, that's one thing we've seen all season long with these Bulldogs is on defense they're scrappy, and they'll force turnovers, intercept passes, get steals, and break off the other way. And once they get going, it's hard to catch. Scotcha actually did a pretty nice job keeping him in front of him, but just a little too much contact on the hands.
Exactly. And I was expecting J.J. Falk. I believe he can dunk now.
He certainly can. We've seen it in game.
And that ball is rebounded by Franklin, and here comes Santos dribbling it up court. He's going to pass it. They go back to back. They swing it over for the shot, and it is airballed and caught by Jereb. And here comes Vlad Francoeur, who gets the ball. Stole again. And that is Canton's ball. Secord has it. He's going to take it up court. And J.J. Falk has it. He's going to drop that back to Palacios for three, and it's off the rim. And Franklin has possession. Jack Sullivan, the senior, will take it. Strategizing here, guarded by Eli Palacios, who bounces it over. And it's going to go back to Sullivan. Looks like Sullivan's the ringleader here. Santos back to Sullivan yet again.
He thought about
it. And it's up and finally shot but missed. And J.J. Falk gets it. Does he go out of bounds? And it'll be blue ball. And wow, what tremendous hustle there by Vlad Francoeur.
Well, I mean, both teams going all out to win these balls. You can see how much this game means to both of these teams, both in the playoff hunt, and a win here would be crucial.
Yeah, they are 100% right, Shane. And Canton senior Vlad Francoeur was just recently inducted into the National Honor Society.
Well, it's student before the athlete, and Francoeur is certainly a role model that one can look up to.
Student before the athlete? I like that one. That's a good one. I like that one a lot. Yeah, you have to have a 3.3 GPA and exemplify certain qualities in your application process, and Vlad Francoeur lucky enough to qualify for that one.
Well, I mean, we have multiple achievements in the classroom, as senior Ben Secord earned the John Abigail Scholarship as well. That's handed out to students who score in the top 25% of all MCAS in 10th grade, and I can tell why they would give him that, because he certainly can score in the top 25% on the court as well.
Yeah. So, I like that. That was a shifty one right there, Shane.
I dabble in being a wordsmith every now and then.
I like that. I like that a lot. And it'll be Panther ball here in the territory.
The scoring seems to have slowed a little bit. It was flying when we first came out of the game. Points left and right. Well, recently we've had a lot of chances, not many conversions though.
And just as you said that, Santos almost just drained a three, and Santos again, and he splashes that one, and he's having a night for himself, and it'll be 25-16.
Oh, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. I said that one wrong. The first time was shame on me. And I can't get my analogy straight, but Ben Secord can shoot it straight. He hits another shot as Danny Santos, the man of the hour, back with the ball.
What are you, 3 for 3 now? Look at that, Shane. Anyways, Jack Sullivan has it. He bounces the ball over to Santos again, and oh my, good again.
Don't let him get hot.
I mean, he's on Superstar X Factor right now from like Madden. It's on X Factor. Vlad Francoeur takes it. He's getting guarded by Sullivan.
Watching that, so they're like, oh look, there's Nick Flaherty and Mr. McDonald. Oh, that's great. Oh,
And Samuels has it. Over to Bakla. Back to Samuels. He's going to go up, and the layup is good, and it'll be 30-18 in timeout Canton.
Well, yeah, Samuels with the reverse lay, and Pendergast says, you know, we need a timeout here, reset. Down by 12, and it's certainly a hole to dig themselves out of, but still not impossible. There's still a lot of game left to go.
Exactly right, exactly right. You know, there's still a whole another half after this one. But, wow, Franklin's offense has really been the story of the game so far, especially Danny Santos. And he is just a sophomore.
Yeah, it's certainly impressive, his game. And the biggest thing about Franklin is their versatility in their offense. They've been able to create open looks with some pick and roll action, but also just swinging the ball up top, just confusing the Canton defenders. And then they also use that drive and kick method where they drive in the lane and kick it out to a man who quickly puts up a shot. Both of those have been working very well for them, as has Danny Santos being that guy.
Yeah, most certainly.
Just under 3 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And, you know, if you're wondering who's on your screen right now, it's me and Dylan, smiling faces.
Yeah.
But enough about us. You didn't come here to watch us. You came here to watch the game.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
Vlad Francoeur is where your eyes want to be right now.
And Vlad Francoeur will take it up the court. He's at the front left. I don't know what that was, but it almost just went in. And rebounded by Frank, and then they're going to go the other way with it. Samuel's up, and it is good. I don't know how he made that one.
Well, that was impressive. He went up and just completely contorted his torso, yet still made the shot.
I mean, that was really good defense, though.
Oh,
and
great defense. Sometimes you just got to hand it to him.
And Zach Sannon will go to the line. I mean, Zach Sannon is a dog out there. I mean, he's just rebounding everything.
Well, not many players work harder than Zach Sannon does. You can see the intensity and the fire he brings to each and every game.
I mean, on and off the court. I mean, I follow him on Instagram, and it's always him in the gym working out in the herd just down there. I mean, he wants it. He's one of those players that you got to look up to.
Yeah, he certainly does, and I concur. I've been in the weight room with him there, and he's a workhorse. It's impressive.
And he goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. And here comes the man, the myth, the legend, Santos. Back to Sullivan. He's going to dish it over to Santos. Eli Palacios playing tremendous defense and very aggressive defense. Look at that, Zach Sannon hustling. Ball's up, and it is no good. Great defense from Zachary Sannon.
Yeah, he sees an opportunity to maybe get a steal, overshoots it, and overshoots his defender in the process, yet still works twice as hard to get back and be in position, get in the way of the shot, and just like that, back in the hands of the Bulldogs.
You love to see that. And I believe it's going to be a foul on Canton. The referee indicated for a travel. And Ben Shaka will take it, dishes it over to Santos, who goes to Bakla. Over to Sullivan, back to Santos. The fadeaway shot off the rim, no good, and the ball is thrown up again, and it's good.
Well, that's one of the most calm, cool, and collected buckets you'll ever see. Barely jumping off the ground was Ben Skasha, but, you know, whatever works. And
the 3 C's, calm, cool, collected. And here comes a fast break. Sullivan, oh, nice little Cinderella move there. Nice little 360, but could not finish.
Palacios is going to pick up a foul. And that's going to send Santos back to the line here. first free throw is good, as has most of his shooting this game.
And Danny Santos back to the 15-foot foul line. It's 15 feet.
There's a fun little fact for you about the dimensions of a basketball court.
Dimensions. And Secord goes between the rings. And for the three off the backboard. And grabbed by Santos.
And they're going to call a reach in here on Sannon. It's a tough tightrope to walk between being on your guy and just suffocating him with defense, but at the same time being able to restrain enough not to foul.
Yeah, great point, Shane. And throw it up.
Well, nifty give and go there. Had Sullivan, but unable to convert.
Oh, and it'll go to Franklin.
Sergiani's outlet to Secord. Bounce pass down low, but kicking off a knee, kicking out of bounds. And now Franklin back with the ball.
And Sullivan will take it to the half-court line. Santos pump fake the three. Oh, great defense there, and Secord goes coast to coast with it. Oh, great aggression by Zach Sannon. Look at that play by Zachary Sannon.
Well, Santos down the other end, he had the ball with a little bit of separation, thought about it, pump faked, but then realized he had Samuels open down low, kicked it to him, and unfortunately Samuels was unable to execute. Sannon down the other end here almost looked at the referee to see, expecting the call, but
yeah. I mean, you gotta look at Franklin. They've been extremely aggressive inside of the paint tonight, not being afraid to dive for balls when needed. Sergiani takes it into the line and blocked. 4 seconds remain. Throws it up to Jereb. And I was expecting a potential buzzer beater, but no. And that'll wrap things up for the first half. Franklin 36 at Canton 19.
well, yeah, if you're a fan of the half-court shots and the deep chances, just throwing up a prayer, tonight has not been your night. We're 0 for 2 in players actually being able to pull the trigger and get that shot off before the clock expires.
I mean, you start with the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams. Caleb Williams just throwing a Hail Mary up. That was one of the greatest football plays I've ever seen.
Indeed. Speaking of not football but basketball here, score heading into halftime, it is 36-19. Franklin leading the Bulldogs. It's been a pretty tight match so far. You know, both teams have had their own little niches working on offense, but you know, what do you think is going to be the key here in the second half, Dylan?
I think aggression. You know, Zachary Sannon has been putting out a tremendous display of what the Bulldogs need to do. They just need to work harder. I mean, you look at Franklin, it just looks like they want it more. I mean, they're diving for balls. They're playing the body. They're jumping up for rebounds. They're doing everything right. And another thing is they're going to have to stop Danny Santos if the Bulldogs want to win. I mean, that kid is unstoppable. I mean, he has 15 points in the first half. That's ridiculous. So they're going to have to put a stop to him, and that's how the Bulldogs are going to come back from this deficit.
Well, Santos has certainly had a very impressive half, and you know, it's not for a lack of effort on the Bulldog side. They're going out there and battling, but you know, it just seems that Franklin comes away with every loose ball and every rebound. So definitely winning that battle on the glass will be crucial if the Bulldogs want to claw their way back into this game. And you know, timely shooting never hurts. While they didn't shoot terribly in that first half, they definitely had some misses that, you know, a couple more of those go in, and we're talking about a nail-biter here.
Yeah, exactly. And we have a couple replays by Peter Heredia and the great Eye in the Sky crew. So let's get those rolling. Oh, here comes Jereb. Look at that.
Well, it starts off absolute banger of a corner three.
Bucket. Oh, that jumper by Vlad. I saw that.
Smooth as butter.
Oh, smooth as butter. It's like the Texas Roadhouse butter. It's delicious. Greatest butter of all time. No one can tell me otherwise. Oh, and that's Santos with that deep 3. Oh, another one. Another one. Look at that. Swish.
I mean, Santos just back to back. You know, Franklin traveled 25 miles to get here, but, you know, Santos still is no distance he's not afraid to shoot from. And there's Sandin going up and getting a rebound. And the putback.
There goes Secord. Bang.
Nothing but net from 30 there. But the Santos show continues with another 3, because why not add another? Add a triple.
Santos once again.
He's a Chili's 3 for me right now. There's Justice Samuels. Putting in some work down low to earn himself a basket. Ben Skasha with a calm, nonchalant putback.
He's been all over the ball tonight. I mean, he's playing extremely aggressive. He looks like he wants it as well.
Well, you're getting a live look here at the pep band, which once again we're very thankful to have at the game. They really do just liven up in between periods, and you know, during the stoppages, during timeouts, during warm-ups, they're always here to really brighten the atmosphere.
I'll mute you for a second. We're going to take a break. We'll come back with this.
And welcome back to Mushrelli Gymnasium here at the beautiful campus, Canton High School. And Franklin is leading the Bulldogs 36-19. What can we reflect from that first half of basketball?
Well, I mean, on paper, these teams are pretty evenly matched, and even on the court, I'd say it's a dogfight. It's going back and forth. There's not necessarily one team dominating the play here or there, but you know, it just comes down to the number of shots you're making, and at the end of the day, limiting Danny Santos, who just seems to have a magnet in the ball tonight. He just always finds the net. Well, he just goes in and rips the ball out, and you know, not before the Panthers retain possession here, but gotta love the effort.
And Samuels for the shot, it is good. And the perimeter three-point shot goes in.
Well, Scotch has been heating up as he hits another three there.
JJ Falk at the perimeter. He feeds it to Secord.
Well, scoring drought here early in the second quarter. Scotia's three's been the only points.
Oh, very close there.
Sullivan's three was unable to go. And now the Bulldogs. Palacios a pull-up three, no good. And a timeout here by Coach Pendergast.
Yeah, and
Dylan, your mic's not working.
And yeah, Franklin, a new head coach here with Mike Masto. Previous head coach, CJ Neely, stepped down after 11 seasons coaching the Panthers. Neely was a three-time BBB Coach of the Year. And he led Franklin varsity basketball to its first state championship last season in D1. But yeah, Neely said he wanted to spend some more time with his family, and who can blame him for that? Looks like Mike Masto has the Panthers in good hands as Neely's predecessor. So just under 6 minutes to go here in quarter three. 39-19, Franklin with the lead over the Bulldogs as Ben Scotia gives it to Santos, who returns it right back.
Ball screen, Danny, ball screen!
Miles Jarrett. That's his second corner three of the day.
Splendid defense. Great sportsmanship displayed there from Eli Palacios.
Two shots for Justice Samuels. Chance to extend the Panther lead. First one is no good. As he ties the shoe, preparing for this next one. Well, couple of bunny ears found the rabbit hole, and so did the free throw. 40-22, 18-point lead. Inbound to Secord. He'll run it up the court, trying to shake Skasha, but sticking to him like a barnacle on a whale. Secord up top. Falk dribbles with his right, hands it off. Maxis driving in, kicks it out. Secord driving the lane. He'll put up a mid-range jumper. No good. Jareb with the rebound back up, and he will pick up a foul. Miles Jareb to the line. Oh, Crowley picks up the foul. Jared picks up a point, hoping to double that right now.
And he's going to go for a second shot at the foul stripe. Good. So he goes 2 for 2. Perfect. Perfect.
No complaints. Would recommend.
And Santos has it. Takes it past the midcourt strip into enemy territory.
Santos in the corner. Kicks it down low to Crowley. Crowley working. Double teamed, and Jareb swoops in.
Some tremendous defense there from Canton. And JJ Falk the other way. Oh, and that's good. And it'll be a 14-point lead for Franklin right now. Canton slowly chipping away at this lead with 4 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Well, no time like the present to try to claw your way back in.
Skasha over to Santos. President at the perimeter takes it to the key. He goes in and just dribbles through the whole team and puts it up for 2.
A mean left hook. He could consider boxing as a second career.
That was a good one, Shane. And Jareb up. A great block there by Danny Santos. And from the corner, off the rim, but then grabbed by Maxis. Oh, and great hustle there from Sullivan as he tips the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, Sullivan came flying into your screen and just tipped it right to his own bench. Unfortunately, you're only allowed 5 on the court.
Here comes Lad Francoeur. Dishes it over to Jareb, who steamrolls in for the layup. And it'll be a whistle.
And that's what you want to see if you're the Bulldogs. You want to capitalize off the turnovers. Jareb does just that. As Skasha dribbling, kicks it out. Sullivan for 3, no good. Tipped out, Skasha saves it.
Oh, great hustle there from Skasha. Santos pushed off, and it is good. I mean, it's just been water all night for him. And Eli Palacios at the 3 to the perimeter for Maxis, and it is a foul. And Maxis will go to the line for 2 shots. And Shane, we're on Verizon 41, Comcast 6, CantonCommunityTV.org, and on YouTube at CHS Video. Make sure to tune in on those.
Right on. So many ways to watch. You got no reason not to.
Zero reason not to. What are you doing if you're not watching this?
Maxis hits his first free throw. And, you know, we keep talking about Danny Santos, and, you know, if
Glaze is crazy.
if you're watching the same game that we are, it's hard not to walk away from this game thinking about how impressive of a player he is. And quite frankly, he's been, by and large, the best player on the court.
Exactly right. He definitely has been. He's been playing. Oh, my God. Ty Howard, how are you? Great block there, but unfortunately it will be a foul on him. That'll be his second of the game.
Well, Skasha, your screen is not flipped. He is a lefty.
Are you
So
serious?
it is a little weird to watch, but you get used to it.
Hey, what's wrong with being a lefty? I'm a lefty.
Not much. I'm not.
I don't think I'm a lefty in shooting though. Am I?
I'm not
Am I
putting
lefty?
down the lefty community out there. We got a couple on our team. Sannon, Falk, they're all lefties. Palacios.
Wait, I want to see.
Might be.
I am a lefty. I am a lefty in shooting. So, fun
After-
fact of the day.
After
you guys
some
were wondering.
tests done, we have evaluated that Dylan Lorenko
Oh, look at
is
that.
a lefty.
Great play from Francoeur to Palacios, and from the key point, it is spins in and out, rebounded by Sannon. And the Franklin coach yelling for hands. And up for the jumper, it is good, Vlad Francoeur, and that's you can add 2 points to Francoeur's name.
Well, that's 2 points for the righty community out there, and it's by no means a competition, but, you know, it might be. In this game, it might be.
And is that the first one he's missed? I think so.
Santos might be
Look
a
at that
lefty,
move
too.
by Maxis, and he goes in. It's up, and it is good.
Woo!
He goes coast to coast and finishes it off.
Off the glass, Maxis with some sweet window shopping, and he buys himself 2 points.
And Santos at the perimeter. He dishes it over to the other perimeter. Step back and pure water there.
That's going to be a long two there from Skasha, and he is really just heated up in the second half.
Exactly.
I mean,
Green that.
he may be a lefty, but that shot is all right, I'll tell you.
Oh, Palacios. Swish that one. I
There's
mean,
the
nothing but
response.
net.
I mean, it's a game of ping pong out here. Points left and right. As Palacios with the response. Santos, no good, and Howard with the rebound.
Yep. Ty Howard snatches that, and it goes to Francoeur, who does a nice little juke move. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't know he was like that. That was clean. Irish Spring type of clean right there.
Well, Vlad Francoeur shows off the agility and the ability there. Fantastic finish at the cup.
Some remarkable momentum here for Canton. And timeout on blue, and that's getting the boys going. Love to see it. And, well, Shane, how do you think this momentum has switched for Canton so far? What do you think has been the main factors for the momentum switch here?
Well, it's really been getting the points off the rush, off the turnovers, and those quick-hitting moves, quick-hitting points, quick-hitting drives. Those are the ones that are really opening the best opportunities when they get it over the half court and start to settle down. That's where, you know, Franklin's able to set up, and we'll see a replay right here coming up. And
Look at this.
you know,
From Brady Wong's camera, and that's Miles Jarrett's three-point. And here comes Santos, who does that nice little left hook. As you said, he should be playing boxing. And Jarrett there, great layup.
in case you forgot, Danny Santos is still playing in this game and still scoring.
I don't think he's been subbed out yet. I don't think he has been.
He might not be, and why should he be? Here's Maxis finishing up high, down low, in the middle, too slow. He's right by you. Skasha, a long two. Palacios, how you doing?
It's pure water, as the Migos once said, as Mustard once said.
Bayou, Louisiana Bayou, that's Vlad Francoeur. Just a little step, pivot around, pirouette. How are you, Vlad Francoeur? Tommy Carty checks in the game for Canton. Skasha inbound.
And here comes Franklin. Skasha. You know, I've noticed that Franklin's kept a very similar lineup in all game. Oh, look at that. I don't even know what you call that one, but that was nifty.
It certainly was.
Frank Core will go between the rings. He's dribbling it right at the half court stripe. He's going to move in. Oh, nice little pump fake to Cardi for 3. Look at that hustle by Sannon. Franklin calls for a foul, and that'll conclude the third quarter, and it'll be a 10-point game. And wow, Canton's really came back from what they were the last before starting half.
Well, yeah, it looked like the game might start to slip away from them, but they did what they need to keep it within reach. You know, 3 down, 1 to go, but.
Yeah, I mean, at half, though, it was 36-19 Franklin. Canton scored just around 20 points that quarter, so hopefully they can keep that going and hopefully build that momentum up even more.
Yeah, certainly encouraging signs for the Bulldogs offensively and defensively. And you were talking about the rotation of players. Franklin, we've really only seen, you know, probably 7 or 8 players check into the game. Canton, on the other hand, you're upwards of 10, 12.
Yeah,
all
just
different
about.
jerseys going in there and contributing. So a little bit different, but at the end of the day, it's not how many players you use on the court, it's how many points you put on the scoreboard. Right now, Franklin's got a 10-point advantage.
Exactly. And I'm excited to see what Canton's going to have to do here to get them back into this game. You know, force some overtime. I'd love to see some overtime action, just like, you know, some of the football games.
Oh, fantastic. Absolute cinema. And, you know, talking about that Canton deep bench, next man up mentality, only 2 starters on the court right now. You got Frank Core and Falk, but they're joined by Sannon, Cardi, and Howard, all who come off the bench and put in valuable minutes.
Yeah, exactly. And here comes Howard. Goes into the paint, dishes it out to Cardi, to Frank Core for 3. And no good. And it is hauled in by the Panthers. And here comes Skasha.
Well, Frank Core's 3 rimmed out, and, you know, that Franklin timeout's looking real good right now because a minute ago, that's going in based on the game trend.
And trickles off of the hands of Frank Core, but into Sannon. Over to Frank Core, waving his arm up in the air, trying to get someone open for Cardi. JJ Falk for 3. Off the rim, no good. And he's going to clamp up on the Panthers. And Santos at the key. And it goes out of bounds. I didn't even see that coming towards us. Imagine if that hit us. I remember one time for a volleyball game, the ball got hit right into Kevin Bragg. It was terrible. I felt awful for him. I don't know if it hit him, but it came really close. I think it might have hit the TV.
I mean, we're really in the line of danger here.
I mean, we really are. Should be wearing helmets, you know.
You know, not all heroes wear capes, and that's going to be 5 seconds. That's going to be a turnover, and Bulldogs basketball. Sullivan unable to find an outlet.
Yep, it's Jack Sullivan with the 5-second violation. Can't go over 5 seconds, or else that's going to be a foul, and the ball will go to the other way. Here comes Secord. Falk dishes it over to Jereb, who sauces it over to Frank Core, who skips it to Feeney. I think this is the first time we've seen Feeney in all game.
He got a couple minutes, I believe, down in the ending time of the second quarter.
Don't let him get free. Oh, and there's a good layup. I thought he was going to slam that down for a second.
Well, it looks like Falk was looking for a player, saw the white of the referee's uniform, and saw him as one of his own. Unfortunately, the other half of the uniform does not apply. That is black, not green.
And here comes Secord from the foul stripe. He was 0 for 1. You know, a lot of yelling from the coaches here, strategizing. It is good. And Franklin will come in to the Bulldog zone, stolen by Falk. He's going to go for the layup, and it is good. And now it is a 9-point game. The Bulldogs cutting the deficit. And, you know, the Bulldogs got some really good momentum going right now. Let's see if they can keep that.
Well, yeah, and I mean, Frank Core right there, he's bobbing and weaving, jumping and jiving, and he gets right past his defender in Santos, finishes at the rim. 2 more points for your Canton Bulldogs.
Feeney playing some excellent defense. Oh, and that's going to be good. Number 5, Kyle Botla.
Well,
with the
Crowley
points.
with a nice outlet bounce pass there. Finds the man streaking in.
You know, they're going to have to get it to their shooters to drill something. I mean, Franklin's been lockdown defense inside of this paint.
Well, yeah, and it's tough. They're doing a good job defending the perimeter as well. And it's just the shots like those that are just barely rimming out that, you know, if they fall, it could be a completely different game.
Oh, great defense there from Jack Feeney, the 6'4". Oh, and that's going to be a foul.
Ben
And
Secord earns himself a foul. It's going to be on Skasha.
And they will go to the line.
Wipes the bottom of his shoes.
Yeah, it was, you know, over here, there was some really good defense from Jack Feeney blocking that ball.
Well, he certainly puts in the work down
Did you hear that? That swish right there? That was very pleasant.
Oh, just music to my ears, I'll tell you.
Perfection. Oh, let's keep it quiet so we can hear the next one. Oh. Well, we heard the rim, but not as good as the swish. And Samuel over to Bach. Shakse goes in. Oh, and in and out. And back the other way it goes. Secord over to Jerub. And Secord has it at the halfway court. And a score here could be crucial. Ken needs to get this. A fadeaway. Oh, off the rim. No good. And Skasha dishes it over to Samuels. Back to Santos, who's been very quiet this quarter. And nothing going here. It looks like Crowley finds Santos, puts it up. It is good, and there we go. And it'll be a timeout. And it'll be a 55-43 game with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left. And you are watching this on Comcast 6, Verizon 41, CantonCommunityTV.org, or on YouTube at CHS Video. I mean, if you're not watching this, what are you doing right now?
I mean, only the world can wonder. And you know who you are watching? You're watching JJ Falk, a beautiful finish down low. JJ Falk was a Canton Citizen Player of the Week earlier this year.
I read that. This is a tremendous article.
Oh, fantastic.
Very well written.
Shout out to Mike Berger over there at the Citizen. He knows what he's doing. Always covering the sports, giving his time. JJ Falk is also a highschool.com boys basketball player to watch this season. The Hockomock had selected him as someone to watch, and I'm certainly happy they did because I'm enjoying watching him tonight.
Me as well. And if you look behind, I don't know if they're going to put the camera on, but it looks like the big three is behind the net. Mr. Smalls, Mr. Sperling, and Mr. Fitz. I mean, you only see that from 8 a.m. to 2:28, but you rarely see that after school.
Well, I mean, they enjoy the Canton High School extracurriculars as much as they do the normal curriculars. And
reminds me of the 2016.
Not sure if normal curriculars was the right phrase there. Maybe curriculum would have been better.
Well, that big three, it truly reminds me of the Golden State Warriors back in the day. Draymond Green, Stephon Curry, and Klay Thompson. I mean, you don't get much better than that.
I mean, I would have gone more for a LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosch reference.
No. I mean, that Warriors team was one of the best teams of all time. I think they were the best team of all time.
I mean, you can certainly make the argument.
But they sold LeBron James. Blocked by James.
Well, those were certainly some of the most entertaining championships you'll ever
Oh,
find.
2016 was a tremendous year. I mean, you had the Penguins winning the Stanley Cup. You had the Pats winning the Super Bowl. That 28-3 comeback is great. Here comes Falk. Oh, an air ball there. Over to Santos. He takes it in. He's going to go into the paint. Oh, great a pass there. What a play. I mean, he just threw that up.
Well, Kyle Batla really just impressed and wowed with that pass. He goes windmill over the top, finds the seam, perfect dart right to his man.
Like a four-seam fastball.
I mean, you can't draw it up much better than that.
I mean, that was a great catch, though, from Crowley. I mean, I don't think I would have caught that one. That was a hard toss. And now Secord has it near the arc. Oh, and Secord wide open, bobbles the ball. He's going to cut in, and it'll be Canton ball. Great defense there from Bakla.
Well, you're looking up at the scoreboard, and you only got 3:15 left in the fourth, and you're down by a good 14 points. You know, it's time to start really buckling down, and it's now or never.
And Zach Santa gets a foul there. And now it's going to be Franklin's ball after that Zachary Santa foul. Oh, it's going to be out. Oh, look at that. And that's why we have you at third base on the baseball team, Scouts.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, I'm
Wait, now you're outfield now.
Either one.
You're also a switch hitter too, right?
In wiffle ball.
Wiffle ball.
Yeah, I mean, we're part of this game as well, you could say.
Exactly. Anyways, Samuels has it. Over to Santos. Let's see if he pops another three. I can see one coming. I smell a Santos three coming right now. Oh, look at that aggression, and it is up and no good.
And what an effort from Batla to keep it in bounds.
Don't let JJ
Here
Falk
comes Falk.
Ooh, I thought he was going to slam that one down for a sec.
I mean, the style points definitely would have helped with the dunk there, but the 2 points count for the same.
Exactly. And the Franklin bench is getting nice and. Ooh, that's Vlad Francor. He's having a great night tonight. I mean, he has a lot of points. He's been absolutely wet from that foul strip in the 18-foot.
Well, yeah, he's certainly having a night on the town because he is just knocking the threes down from downtown, right down Broadway. Here's Sullivan working against Francor. Kicks it to Santos. Santos moves it back to Sullivan. Little dribble to his left. Looking for help. Good screen by Crowley. Ball's loose on the ground. Sullivan finds it up and in is Crowley. Well,
right in time. Right on time. I mean, that's great.
All the white uniforms converge on that one ball and leave Crowley wide open.
It's just like stocks. You know, you can't put all your marbles in the one bag. Oh, and that's Vlad Francor off the rim. Rebounded by Falk, who throws it out to Feeney. He gets the ball poked away. He's going to drive into the paint. He's going to throw it to Zach Sander, who puts it up and misses, but rebounds his own ball. And he's fighting for his life out there, who throws it back. And that's Vlad Francor for his second time, and that time is good. Franklin here has it. And once again, you're watching on Verizon 41 and Comcast 6 at cantcommunity.tv.org and on YouTube at CHS Video without the zip code now. So some new usernames for CHS Video.
New username, but same old basketball team as Vlad Francor knocks down 2 threes in a row now. Justice Samuels threw a souvenir into the crowd on the other end. So we're back with Francor with the rock in his hands.
Exactly. Secord, and they are playing some very good D. Secord goes in, rebounded, and Santos will go the other way. Let's see if he takes a three. And the Franklin coaches are screaming middle. Ooh, it's stolen by Secord. And 28.4 seconds remain. 61-50 Franklin. And wow, it has been a tremendous game so far. I mean, we've seen Danny Santos just drilling shots left, right, center, and backwards.
Only a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock here. Palacios with the steal. Shot clock now turned off. It could be last possession. They're going to call a foul there on Jack Sullivan, the senior guard. And looks like a timeout taken by Pendergast. And
Very, very late in the game for a timeout here with such a big deficit. But, hey, you got to respect it. Oh, and look at that. Are you seeing that, Shane?
what are we seeing here, Dylan?
I'm seeing Mr. Sokolov and Mr. McDonald interacting over there. Two of the greatest substitute teachers in Canton High School history. I think we're missing Miss Freeman in that. That's the top three in my opinion. But
I mean, that's certainly a very valid argument. Who's for
look at that! Oh, there they are.
And that is a scene that
That's them.
You are lucky to be watching Canton Community Television right now if those two grace your screen. And who's your Rushmore there? Who's number 4? Who's joining?
All right. Hear me out. Number 1, I got Sokolov.
All right.
No question, no doubt. You already know. 2, Mr. McDonald.
Oh yeah.
You cannot
Classic.
go wrong
Classic.
with Mr. McDonald. 3, Miss Freeman. I mean, hands down, one of the greatest substitutes of all time. And number 4, I don't know who number 4 is. The one and only Kevin Brake, who's right behind us. He's getting on that list.
Frank Horst 3, no good. Falk vying for the rebound.
9 seconds left.
The ball will stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, that's a valid list.
I got no complaints there.
Oh, and they're going to call a timeout here. Son, who is your Rushmore of substitute
I
teacher?
agree with that. I mean,
Those are the top 4 subs. I mean, you can't. That's not in order, of course. I mean, they're all equally great.
And
but
that's no disrespect to any of the other substitutes who don't make the list, but when you're playing in the same league as some of the best to ever do it,
you're looking at it like this. MLB, right? That's like where we are right now, and then right below it, it's like AAA.
Yeah.
You got the other ones. I mean, there's no difference or anything, but you're competing with the best of the best.
Oh.
I mean, Sokolov, McDonald, Prake, and Freeman, I mean, that's some of the greatest substitutes of all time.
They really are.
And that's the beautiful CHS band, of course, led by Mr. Thomas.
Nine seconds to go. 11-point deficit. Palacios, Jared Falk, Secord, and Frank Core take the court for the Bulldogs, and the familiar faces of Santos, Skasha, Crowley, Sullivan, and Justice Samuels to close it out for Franklin.
Ooh.
Fadeaway 3 is no good. Falk keeps it in.
And that will conclude this game. And Franklin, 61, Canton, 50. And now, Shane, what went wrong for the Dogs and what went beneficial for the Panthers?
Well, it was certainly a valiant effort on both ends. But at the end of the day, I think Franklin really won the rebounding battle today. They won the battle on the glass as well as timely shooting. And we have some replays from this absolute thriller of a game. We start off here with Sullivan coming right down Broadway, laying it up and in,
Boom.
laying that baby to rest, and
Putting it to sleep.
well, there's
Oh.
Falk.
Look at the athleticism.
I mean, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. JJ Falk, just very agile on his feet. Speaking of agile, a fantastic finish there from Justice Samuels.
And there's none other than Santos. Right up there with both Santos.
He quieted down a little bit in the second half, but his presence was still certainly felt as you had guys like Crowley chipping in more.
Exactly. And there's JJ Falk with the athletic play. And It's Vlad Francoeur. I believe that one counted as 2, even though it was close to the 3-point line. Yeah,
Sullivan fighting for it, finds Crowley. 2 more points.
I mean, Canton had some very positive things that happened, but also some very positive stuff on Franklin too.
Yeah, but it's an encouraging. There were signs of certainly things you want to see for the Bulldogs. They had pretty good 3-point shooting today, as well as really working the ball, and they played some good defense on the other side, but it wouldn't be enough to take the victory. So you're looking ahead now.
Exactly. And folks, the Panthers will move on to 7-4, and the Bulldogs will fall to 5-7. Folks, I'm Dylan Lorenko, joined by Shane Kelleher, and you were watching this game on Canton Community Television.
Have a great rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have a phenomenal rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have a fantastic rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have a tremendous rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have a stupendous rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have an exquisite rest of your Tuesday evening.
Have an exquisite rest of your Tuesday evening.
I just said that. I said that. Yeah, I just said that. I win.
And
I
Dylan
don't lose.
The Franklin Panthers get the win on the court. Dylan Lorenko gets the win here in the booth. And we will see you
That's
next
Miss
year.
Ashley right there. Yo, Feeney. Yo, Duke.